What is up, flock? Featherville here, and welcome back to the Farming Sim FS911 Garage Update video. Now, last week I did the whole announcement where I talked about the Duggan Hills pack, and prior to that, I had gotten a comment the week previous. I had a comment. Someone asked if I could provide an update on Station 50. Want to know the status of it, and the update is there is no update. I haven't done any work on Harrington, and I want to make a video discussing the other projects that I have been that I have worked on previously and what their current status is, just so people who have followed along with the progress of them can know where they currently stand and all that. So Harrington is everything essentially is on the back burner right now, with the exception of Duggan Hills. Since that is a collab pack, there's other people counting on me to finish my stuff. So that's my only priority right now. It's the only thing I'm working on. I haven't touched any other trucks other than one, and that's because I was going to use it for Duggan Hills, and then I scrapped that idea, but kept, because they were working. They're twins. The only difference is the paint scheme and all that. So I was working on them side by side, and I scrapped that idea. So it's gone dormant again. But I'll give you a quick rundown on everything that I've done and what it's currently looks like. Until after Duggan Hills, this is what it'll look like. Once Duggan Hills is done, I'll return to working on these projects, but as it stands, this is what it is. So Harrington is it's a love-hate relationship. I love the actual Harrington Fire Company, but the Farm Sim version is a love and hate because when I first got the first couple trucks, I was ecstatic. I was happy with them. Despite all their inaccuracies, I was just happy to have what looked like them in game, and I was riding that high and working on other stuff that kind of looked like it. And then Jesse screwed up because he sent me like spot on replications of certain vehicles, and his ability to replicate the vehicle more accurately is just grown to a point where Command 50 looks exactly like it does in person. So he kind of spoiled me, and going forward, he was actually he's a busy guy. He's got a lot of stuff on his plate, and he's working on projects for other guys. And he was originally going to do a complete Harrington pack, but now he's working on other stuff. So just Jesse very much, I guess that portion of him rubbed off on me. He's working on other projects. Harrington's probably just in the back of his mind right now. But he recently did Command 50, and this thing is like spot on to the real life vehicle. If I remember correctly, I'll put the picture in here. He nailed it. He absolutely nailed it. And this thing is beyond beautiful. And even the interior is like, God, hot. So I kind of just stopped working on everything, because if he was going to do a complete rework of everything, I was just going to let him do it. He's going to do it 10 times better than I ever could think of doing it. So I was going to let him do it. But I guess in the time being, because I do love it and I do want Harrington so bad, I'll go ahead and do my versions of each for the time being, until if he ever gets around to it, then cool. If not, at least I have something. So he's done that. He was working on G52. I don't know what happened there. It's basically the only difference is the light pattern, and I believe, and then G50 has the brush guard on it. But there's that. 51, I still have to go back and redo the bed. I made those lines way too big. I need to go back and do that. And then I need to add the bumper mounted bell that Lurch gave us. So go back and do that. I'm also going to try to add the Jake brake sound of this thing. I don't know if I'll accomplish it, but that's something I want to do, or attempt at least. So there's that. 502 is no longer. It's gone. Peyton has I've said over everything. He's said he's going to attempt it again. He's working on his own coveting pack. Plus, he's got a whole lot of other, like irons in the fire. So he's working on a ton of things. But he said he would attempt 502 for me, and that, like, if I can get an accurate 502, that's all that matters. So this is my attempt, and like I said, if Peyton's busy doing his own stuff, then I will continue chugging on with this and just at least to have something until something more accurate comes along. Even though 502 is no longer a part of Harrington, it's still my favorite truck in Harrington, or still is my favorite truck. I still love it even though it's no longer there. So I'm going to do that as just be like a back thing. I don't know. 504, I'm pretty happy with its current state. It's pretty much on point. The back end needs to be changed up a little bit, but it's the most accurate other than 504, and that was my my Frankenstein job, so I'm pretty proud of it. Rescue 50 again. I'm happy with the way. I do have to go back and change the gold leaf. I think I did it too small there, so I gotta go back and change that. But other than that, I'm happy with the way it is. Tanker 50 again. My Frankenstein. Well, no, it's actually that is way out there. Holy crap! I just noticed that. Peyton hooked me up with the bed, and Jesse did the cab. So I just Frankensteined everything together, and I really like it. I like it a lot. Again, 504, Tanker 50, Rescue 50, and not brush. Oh, I forgot the brush. Oh man. And Command 50 are the closest. Now, what is? I think it's under fire trucks. I need to. Nope, that's not that. I need to make sure to get these all in the correct categories. I don't know what's under. I thought it was under fire trucks. Is there another fire trucks? Here? B50? One of these is how Finley sent it to me. The other one is done. I just buy both of them, and we'll figure it out from there. But yeah, Tanker 50 I'm super happy with. I think all the lights are done on this. Yeah. So again, until someone comes along and does it more accurate, that's how it will stay. And then this piece of junk here, 505, it's back, so I have to do it. I don't even think this is the accurate cab. I do believe the cab's different, so I'm gonna have to see if I can find a more accurate cab and go from there. But that now I have to finish that. I didn't want to. I thought it was gone, but it's back. So, and then of course Tower 50, which I do have to switch. It still says Outcast City, so there's that. We'll hop in this brush truck real quick and bring it over here. There we go. This is another one that's. I think it's pretty accurate to the in-game or the real life counterpart, except for the lighting. I do have to see if I can work on that. But here it is. I mean, I guess I can. Jesse kind of like nailed Command 50. So I'm not super picky with the lighting pattern. It's cool, but I'm not super picky with it. So, but there's Brush 50. As far as the ambulances go, this white one it's not even there anymore. So you get this red one, which is not accurate, but it's the most accurate ambulance I have because that one doesn't exist. They do still have the old Freightliner. I think it's like FL70 or something ambulance. And then they have two of these. They have two F550s or 450s. I don't remember. But it's got this box on it, but the door is like right here. So I don't know how hard that is to switch around. We'll look into it and then go from there. But that's the current state of Harrington, aka Station 50. So let's move on and we will go check out the other stuff. Bounce over here. The next one, the probably most important one, I want to do Station 50 first, Harrington, because that was the one the person asked. The other one, it would be Featherville. It's probably the next most important one, because that was the one I was working on before Duggan Hills became a thing, and it's fairly complete. The only thing that's not complete is the rescue. I as you can see, the lights are there. I just have to finish doing them, and then it'll be done. But I have to start work on the replacement engine, and as you can see here, these two were supposed to be like twins. They're going to be identical. Everything on them was going to be identical, with the exception of the paint scheme. So this is going to be the new Engine 8 once it's done. I don't have no time frame because Duggan Hills is the priority, but I figured I would show that off. So there's Featherville. Like I said, still not complete because I was chugging along on this, and then the collab happened. So probably when Duggan Hills is done, I know I said Station 50 would be the priority, but I really want to get Rescue 50 done, or Rescue 8 done, so this initial lineup is done, and then we'll focus on what comes after. The other one that is top priority for me, so you have first will probably be Featherville, or the initial Featherville, and then after that comes after, and then Harrington. I'll work on that as I can, but the other priority is getting Burton done. So Burton is this is all it is. It's all it's going to be is these 4 trucks. This is the department inspired by my dad. Everything, like the station number, the name, the paint scheme, is all has something to do with my dad. So I want to get those done. And now that I have permission to show off the tower, that is going to be, I want to get that done ASAP. The other one, Griffwood, I think Griffwood is just the way it is. That was just a side project to do because I got so stressed out about Harrington. So I wanted to just do something to just kind of like switch up gears and have some Seagraves. So that's what that is. I don't think I'm going to incorporate anything else into it because the new Seagrave pack is going to be Delchester. But that's where Griffwood lies. I don't have any plans on doing anything else with it at this time. I did mention Delchester, which is over here. Delchester is the department inspired by my brother-in-law who passed away. So this is its current state. I haven't worked on anything. Like I said, this is a pretty boring video because I have not worked on anything other than Duggan Hills for months now. So everything else is just kind of in the state it was left when I got, I finished it, or started, not when I finished it, when I started working on Duggan Hills. Everything else has been left in the state it was at that time. So nothing has been changed, nothing has been edited, nothing. I still fully plan on finishing these departments. It's just I'm not going to be working with Duggan Hills. I have to constantly make progress on that because it is a part of a much larger project. It's something that it's a group project, so I can't just have them like the other people in the group do all the work, and then me just kind of swoop in and take credit for it. So I do want to nail that. That's my main priority. All my effort and focus is going in that, and then once that's done, I'll probably take a little bit of a break and just enjoy what I've done, and then I'm gonna try to start wrapping up some of these. Like I said, Featherville is 1 truck away. I finish it, it's done, and then I can start doing my storyline of upgrading the engines and everything. Delchester is far from complete. Delchester is probably the biggest pack I've ever done, and here it is. I mean, I think I had like there's well over 12 trucks in that, and that was just, I think I had 4 stations, and each one had a ladder, at least 2 engines. You know, there's rescues, so maybe it was closer to 16 trucks in that total. So yeah, Delchester is probably the furthest one back because it's a whopper, whereas Featherville is 1 truck to complete. Burton is 4 trucks in total, so none of them are complete, but it's 4 trucks and 3 of them are identical. So once I get 1 done, I just copy and paste, and you know, so technically it's 2 trucks with 3 having variant paint jobs. So that is super easy. And then of course Harrington is my crown jewel. That's the one that is gonna be that one will probably never be finished as long as I'm getting new parts and stuff. That one will probably just go on until Farming Sim 17 won't run on my PC anymore. So there's that. And then Griffwood done. The only reason I included in that video just to say, hey, I worked on it and it's done, because this is going to be the new Seagrave pack. The last thing we have to talk about is Pigeon Forge. So I'm working on a couple of Pigeon Forge. I don't think I'm going to do the whole Pigeon Forge lineup, because there's a lot of stuff I don't have to do that. But what I do have is I have something that resembles one of their engines. They have another one that's the bed's a little bit different. Probably just going to use the same bed, switch the number from 21 to 22 and call it a day. I'm not hyper focused on making these super legit. But yeah, we'll have engine 21, then we'll have engine 22, and then I think it's ladder or truck or tower, one of the 3, 20, 21. I don't know, but we'll have all that. Have those representing Pigeon Forge, because I love it. And then I do want to knock out at least 1 or 2 of Gatlinburg's trucks. But there you go. There's an update on where everything sits. Someone want the update on Harrington. There is no update. It is where you see it, but seeing it and hearing me talk about it is probably all they wanted. So there you go. But that's going to do it for me for today, guys. If you guys did enjoy today's video, do me a huge favor, leave a like down below. It does help me out so very, very much, and I do appreciate it so very, very much. If you guys do want to see future Farming Simulator FS901 garage update videos, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys want to be notified whenever I do go live or upload a video, click the notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very, very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.